Hello everyone, I'm going to do a quick review on the Hubsan X4 H107D is the model number, FPV, first person view, mini quadcopter. Before I start the review, there's been a lot of regulations and new rules about flying devices that have a camera, so please check with your local area to make sure that you're allowed to fly this thing. It's not really a toy, so fly with caution. Thank you. All right, comes in two boxes. One has the quadcopter itself, the other one has the built-in monitor / transmitter. We'll start out with the box that has the quadcopter in there. Let me go ahead and open it up and see what's inside. All right, basically when you open it up, kind of took it out already earlier, but it comes with the quadcopter nicely packed in there, has the couple of extra props, has the battery that is already installed into the quadcopter. Like I say, it has a USB charger, and it comes with one Lipo. So this is pretty much it. So let's take a little closer look at this quadcopter. I have another one here that was the original Ladybird. Most of you are more familiar with this. So I was going to put it side by side so you can kind of see the comparison. The Hubsan feels a lot more sturdier. The arms are a lot bigger. Feels like it could take a crash much better than this carbon fiber Ladybird. It is a little bit smaller, not much. I say probably maybe about a 1/4 inch smaller all the way around. Props are a little bit smaller. The radio itself is 2.4. The camera functionality frequency is 5.8. I believe that's what this antenna here is for. So you can see the camera here up front. Has a nice rubber feet for soft landing. Like I say, the plastic is really hard, so hopefully it doesn't crack during a crash. Has a couple of LEDs. I believe the back LED colors are red. The blue ones are front. I believe there's two LEDs inside the upper frame itself that shines out blue when it's lit up. We will plug it in a little bit and see the colors and probably take it up for a quick flight and view the video. All right, I'm going to go ahead and open up the transmitter. All right, transmitter itself also comes in one of these plastic, and it also comes with instruction manuals. Also with the quadcopter, I forgot to mention, it also comes with a little sheet of paper in there. Basically it's saying that video image, when you view it 16:9, it records 720 by 480, but when you play it back, somehow it gets converted to 720 by 240. There's a link here that you can download to software to convert the video back to 720 by 480. There's also a link on here to download a video player that plays this type of format. All right, the transmitter itself basically just comes with this, the instruction manuals. No batteries come with this, but it does take 4 AA batteries. This is mode 2. It's pretty standard when it comes to the remote functionalities. You got your throttle, you got your rudder, you got your elevator, aileron, and then these other trims accordingly. You got a button over here that actually does recording while you're in flight, and it only does it if you have a micro SD card in here. USB port to download the video. You got 2 ports over here, or 2 jack inputs, it looks, or output. Maybe is one for output of the video, one for audio maybe. That's pretty much your remote. You got a display on here that looks like about maybe 3 inch by 4 inch. So we'll go ahead and bind this remote to the quadcopter and see what the video looks like. It's kind of backwards on here. I know most of you guys have been flying for a while. Usually they tell you to power on the airplane, helicopter, any device first, you know, put in the bind and then turn on the transmitter, hold down the bind button, and it connects. But with the Hubsan mini FPV, basically what you got to do is you got to turn on the radio first. So as it powers up, it says system initializing. You get that little red blinking LED on the bottom. It says bind to plane. At that point, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and plug in your Lipo battery. And as soon as you plug it in, it pretty much changes instantly. It binds to the quadcopter, and you now have video. Like I said, you do have the LEDs, you know, the red ones for the rear. As I mentioned earlier, you got your two blue ones for the front, and you got two little LEDs in here, you know, or a couple that makes the inside kind of glow bluish. So let's see if I can get it a little bit closer here so you can kind of see. Just a close-up here of what it looks like. The Lipo itself, I'm not sure if I mentioned it. It's 1S 3.7, 380 milliamp. I believe the range on this is about 400 meters. I've read on that the Hubsan has a couple different DYI type of antennas that you can install onto this or convert to make it have a little bit better distance on here. So let's go ahead and take it up real quick and see what it flies like. Pretty stable, pretty quick. Seems a little bit more faster than the Ladybug. And go ahead and shine this in here so you can kind of move this around and kind of see what the video looks like. It's pretty instantly, pretty much wherever I move the quadcopter, the image is right on the money. I'm actually doing the video here. It's late at night, and I got the light above here, so that's a reflection you see right there. Let me shine down on it, maybe get a different type of picture here. And they run about $199. So this is pretty much the Hubsan X4 107D. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.